Well, you just found yourself two very plaid Christmas elves over here.
We are fully in Christmas mode over here.
Leah stayed the night, and so we're like, all right, we're just filming our pajamas.
We're just like rolling, sleep, cozy time, coffee time.
Yes.
It's all just like
yes.
continuously like blended together. So
The coffee is here. It is strong.
Sarah's like my personal barista now.
No,
So she's been working on her latte art. If you've been looking on our Instagram stories too, Sarah's been like documenting her progress with her latte art.
No latte art right now, because by the time I made it, I was like, oh, look, there's art. And then we got all set up. I was like, oh, the art has fizzled.
Oh,
but
I was going to say no latte art because my coffee is basically already gone.
Well, yeah, I've been bouncing around. Leah's like,
but for the visual watchers, show everybody the mug that I got you.
this is gonna be my in. I guess we're diving. I guess this will be
let's
my
just dive in because
yeah.
my in is also coffee
Oh, is it?
adjacent.
Okay,
no,
well,
it's
yeah,
not adjacent. It is coffee stuff.
My in is this adorable little mug that Leah got me in Mexico, because I'm like a cortado cappuccino girl. And since I've been making coffee at home, since I got my espresso machine, I've realized like I only have big mugs, like tea mugs,
Which takes up like your whole like pint of milk or whatever. You're
and,
like,
and I don't like that
whoa.
ratio. So I'm like, I've had to get some mugs or some like cortado cappuccino cups. I'm like, well, let's make them cute. Because then when I had people over for Thanksgiving, I was like, I have one cappuccino cup that I bought because I've been making coffee for myself. So this is
Then
great.
Sarah's like, I have one glass. Oh.
Yeah, no, seriously. I was like, okay, I'll drink and then I'll finish my coffee and then you because our whole family was like, I'll do a cappuccino. Well, I'll do a cappuccino size, which is like less milk. So yes, this is perfect.
We went to like this little town for a day trip called Tlaquepaque. And they like
twister.
specialize in ceramics. Apparently, at least is what I was told, that people used to just like kind of go there specifically to buy like daily kind of ceramic stuff, like for the kitchen,
That's
like
fun.
pots. And
I like that.
I could have literally bought the entire town, like it was so cute. So cute.
I love a good ceramic. It's giving
One
Polish
girl got
pottery.
this like, yeah. One girl got this like huge vase. And it was so pretty. I regret not getting a vase, a vase. It was so big. It was
hard to
vase.
fly with. Yeah.
Yeah. I probably could have managed it.
Yeah?
But I would have been like guarding my backpack.
Yeah.
They wrapped these up really nice though.
Yeah.
But going off of that, my in is the fact that Sarah's my personal barista now.
Seriously, Leah's like, when I come, I'm bringing these coffee beans because I need you to make, because you've been having issues with your espresso machine.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's like putting a ton of water through, so it feels like it's like all of a sudden, like we're having some like torrential rain coming through my. It's like
weird.
like all this water. I'm like, what? I haven't changed anything. So also calling to my kitchen is still like literally no progress has been made. You guys, this is like I'm dying. I need my kitchen.
When did you guys move?
We moved on Halloween. So it's been
You've been
going on 2 months.
At least you've been traveling, but you guys don't have like a working kitchen.
No. So we've been like using our dining room table if we need to like chop anything or
You're like, salads, slow cooker life.
I
Get
know,
that slow cooker out.
I just started a Pinterest board with a slow cooker ideas.
Go get yourself that America's Test Kitchen. Cook it in your slow cooker book.
Oh, maybe you should get that for me for Christmas.
No, Lee and I are so bad at gifting.
We
each other
never
things.
gift each other stuff.
We're like, what do you want for Christmas? Do you want something? Okay, I'm fine too. Or we'll be like, yeah, get me that one little thing.
Or we're
not,
just like, okay, we're doing this trip together. That counts.
we're not,
you know?
we're not gift.
for each other. We're definitely not.
No, but we were like, okay, this year we'll do like a couple's gift. So now I'm like, what do you and Colin want? Something for the house? Something for the new house?
And Colin is making Sarah and Andrew a cutting board, since Colin does his little business is called Whalebone Woodcraft.
And he's so good at them.
They're so pretty. And so he's making a custom cutting board
I wanted,
for Sarah.
Yeah, I wanted like a checkerboard. I have one cutting board that's full checkerboard, but this one I was like just a couple
He's
bands.
doing like a couple strips of, and it's going to be really cute. He like showed me the mock-up of it. Yeah, maybe we can put Colin's like link to his Instagram account if anybody's interested in a cutting board.
He does. They're so beautiful, like unique little stripe of color.
He did one with like for a friend because we all went to MSU. That he did one that he did an inlaid MSU logo.
So pretty. Where I'm like, how did you learn how to do this? Like you had no experience, but now they're like,
You know,
beautiful.
I
Like,
think about that all the time. Is that he self teaches himself how to do
crazy.
everything,
It's
and I'm just
crazy.
like, this is stunning. How did you learn how to do that? He was like, oh yeah, just like really went down
the video.
you just watched a video like YouTube, and I'm like,
I mean, I guess that's kind of like me with coffee, although I did take that one little latte art class.
okay, no offense though, but coffee with like things or versus
Oh,
things. with
no, don't give me a giant blades. No,
Do not put me next to
no.
anything that could cut off anything.
No.
Colin, he had me help him in the wood shop like one time, and he was like, "Oh, you should be able to totally do this." Like, I mean, I had goggles and everything on.
Oh my God, no, I'd
like,
be
this is so
petrified.
easy. This is so easy. Just like put it here, like, you know, just guide it around, and it literally went like, and like completely broke the cutting board that we were working on, and I was like, "I'm so sorry." Like, you said it was gonna be. He's like, "Yeah." In hindsight, I probably should have given you something easier to do first. I was like.
Before I went flying into the machine.
I was like, okay, I almost like, it wasn't that, I didn't like decapitate myself almost, but it was like, it totally cut up the cutting board. Like it just, I glitched out, and I'm just like, don't put me near a saw blade.
Don't put me near that. I didn't do wood shop in school.
I do not trust myself. So
I don't trust myself either.
But yeah, we can drop Colin's account. If anybody's interested in a cutting board, and he can make a custom board for you.
They're so pretty. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
I'm very excited.
He's done some for like weddings, for like people's wedding gifts, or like holiday gifts for other people. So yeah, could be cool if you're in the market for that. But yeah, my in is definitely Sarah being my little barista.
Yes, and Leah's got one of the other little cups I've got. It's hard.
It looks like a tiny little ice cream.
It looks like Oreo ice cream.
Ooh, some
speckles.
cookies and cream right now. It's like 9 a.m., but some cookies and cream sounds.
This would be a good little cup to put cookies and cream ice cream in, because it's like one good scoop, a little whipped cream on top, and it's
maybe we should try that out today.
I don't have any ice cream.
Well, that can be fixed. It's called popping over to the shops, babe.
Okay, one better. Oreo cookie looking cup with Oreo ice cream inside
with an Oreo.
No, well, sure, we'll stick an Oreo on top with a shot of espresso on top. Affogato, baby.
Okay, we need to put this to the test, for science.
It's science. We're basically
for investigation. Women in science fields, guys.
I mean, basically, if I'm going to make a dessert, I'm like, and now I've got the coffee at home. I have no excuse not to affogato everything and make it a verb.
Yeah, what are you doing? Affogato. I'm going to affogato.
Can we affogato this?
Affogato it up.
What's the... No, I was gonna say there's a show that's like, is it cake? I'm like, is it affogatable?
What?
Have you not seen that show? With like, is it cake?
Where they do like one that's real, and then they do. Oh yeah, I have seen that.
I feel like I usually guess the one that's cake, but anyway, I'm getting sidetracked.
I'm not. I'm usually like, it's definitely that one, and then they're like, no, this is like steel, and I'm like, what?
There are some where you're like, wow, that was really good.
I don't know how they do that.
So my in was my cup. Yours?
Mine was you as my Starbucks lady.
Okay. Yes. One better than Starbucks.
Actually, way better. I feel like Starbucks is slowly dwindling.
I feel like people are wanting to embrace the craft coffee.
And they want to like support smaller, like
Starbucks is attempting. They're like, you can get like an actual cup if you stay here.
Starbucks came out with a cortado.
Yeah.
And I tried it. It's actually like an actual cappuccino size, because it's I think it's like 8 ounces or whatever. It tasted so watery. That I was like, wah. But the only time I get Starbucks is at the airport, so I was like traveling a lot, So I was like, okay, we'll try it out. Sorry, I'm not helping with the sidetrack thing. Maybe it's morning brain. My brain is just like,
it's because the coffee is hitting. At first we were like, yeah, let's get ready, and then we're like, hey. Do you want to do your out? Well, I'll think of mine.
Oh yeah, what is my out? Oh, this is also kind of like in relation to like all the traveling I've been doing, but my out is definitely being in a warm weather, like tropical vibe location for the holidays.
Yeah.
It is so weird. And it like, before I left, I was feeling very like in the Christmas spirit. And I was like, wow, this is one of the first years where I really feel like I'm like ready. I'm prepped. I'm feeling like festive. And then I went, and it felt like it was
to Mexico.
Yeah. It was like 80 degrees. And then coming back, it's like I've had to work really hard to like get back in that zone, just because it throws you. Like, I mean, I was biking around and like sweating, I was wearing tank tops and stuff. And I'm just like, and you see a little Christmas tree stand on the side of the road, and you're like, huh, weird.
We've never lived anywhere where it was like warm.
Ever. I mean, it's always like Midwest or East Coast or, Yeah. I mean, it's just always been warm weather.
We got all the seasons. So it would be strange to be like, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
but
Yeah. And I'm not like a cold weather person in general, but like for the holidays, I want it to feel cold.
Yeah.
And then once that's done, I'm like, okay, no, I'm done.
Yeah.
And then I can,
Like
But-
immediately December 26th, like it could just jump to 60 degrees.
okay,
and
well,
I'd be
maybe
happy.
January 1.
Okay. We'll give
Jan
it to
1.
we'll give it to Jan 1.
And then I'm like, okay, Q1, I do not want it to be cold.
No. Like after the holiday festivities, after the tree's down, I'm like, yeah, let's get it back up to like 50 minimum because I want to like just be able to go outside and hang out again. I don't want it to be like drudgery.
Yeah. So, which is why Sarah and I have started planning all these trips for warm weather places. So,
Yeah. We always do a February girls trip to St. Pete, which is like our little Florida favorite little haven.
so
It's
cute.
so cute and colorful and there's good coffee. Oh, the coffee.
What, this will be like our 5th time? More.
This will be we went in 2020 for the first time. What was it, 2020? No. It was 2021.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
26. It'll be our 6th time.
And then I went once without you for
And then
like
I
an
went once
audition.
without you. What? You can't travel without me?
And then I'm also going to Hawaii for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For the
2
first
weeks?
time. Well, it's like 11 days.
Okay. That'll be amazing.
Where were we?
But
My out is warm weather for the holidays.
yeah.
I want to
Except
have a
we
little
want warm. We're like want warm weather, but just not.
But just
right
not
now.
not for the next,
Well, I'm gonna spill my coffee.
next week or so. What's your out then?
I don't have anywhere to put your cup. I'm sending it right over here.
Sorry.
I would say that my out is that we haven't had any snow yet. I know that
feel
kind
like
of ties into yours.
In
In
New
New
York,
York,
it's sprinkle. It rained like yesterday. I mean, come on.
albeit, I sound so old.
Okay, I thought up until like a month ago that it was albite. That word is albite.
Really?
ALBIT. I knew there was like albeit, but I thought that was something separate.
It's just confessions
I am
on
not
here.
even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you. Every time I've read that word, I'd be like, I'll bite the fact. I'll bite the fact. But it's albeit.
Yeah.
Literally, I have a master's degree, guys.
There are some weird words like that. But yeah,
So just
albeit.
confession. Albeit.
I do like
Albite.
Someone's going to be like, no, it's actually albite. I think it is albeit though.
It is albeit.
It's a word I don't use very often.
But it's weird because it's all like smooshed together.
I know. Albeit. What was I saying? Oh my gosh, we are so sidetracked today.
What is
Jeez.
your out is
Oh.
snow. No snow.
No snow. I've been seeing, I
Snow.
might have said this on another episode, but in Michigan and Indiana and Chicago, like everywhere we're going for the holidays, they've all had snow. They're like 3-4 inches. Oh, it's snowing again. We talked to Mama Scoop and she's like, oh, it's snowing. Oh, Mama Scoop.
Maybe our chances when we're in Michigan this week.
Maybe. Yeah. But I could just use a New York snow. Like we only had a couple flakes in the sky.
Well, now you're in your
once.
semi-tropical whatever.
I know. Yeah. Now New York is semi-tropical. So
So weird.
I could just use.
Is that
use
just
a-
New York City? It has to be.
I think so. I'm not sure. I think it is New York
Because
City.
I mean, upstate New York, like
Yeah.
Buffalo
Yeah.
ain't no
no.
mid-tropical
No,
weather
but
whatsoever.
yeah, send some snow to New York. I could just use. I just want to see the city covered in snow. I think it'd be cute. So
Someone's
that's
gonna
my.
send in a picture of like 2 feet of snow. They'll be like, "You don't want this."
I'll take a few inches.
All righty then.
Right.
Question of the week.
Question of the week.
Question. What's something you would gift yourself if you didn't own it already?
That's a good one. I've been seeing that all over online.
That's been like the biggest trend, and it makes me think like, yeah, what would I? Well, let's read what you guys said first. So we've got my Uggs, had them for years. Classic.
I feel like that's one. Like if you get real Uggs, not just like a knockoff one, that you're like years. You know.
Did you know that Uggs were supposed to be for surfers, like when they came out of the water?
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
I'm like, what?
Why would you put on something furry?
IDK,
Does it
man.
absorb the water?
I don't.
Wouldn't they be all sandy? I have questions.
Yeah, I have questions. I have follow-up questions.
I should dive into this. You know, when you have a question, you're just like, nah, just let it go into like the netherverse, and then you're like, okay, maybe if I actually want to know, I should.
Yeah, just like really
Uggs,
go
yeah,
down the rabbit
Uggs on
hole.
the beach in Australia.
Red light mask. Can attest to that one.
I use my red light mask every day. I know if it's actually doing anything?
You know what my friend does that's like a hack? That she, when her alarm goes off, she puts her red light mask and then like snoozes for like 5 minutes. So she is doing it while she's kind of like still waking up.
That's smart.
And I feel like that light, somehow I've been doing that. I've been keeping it close to my bed. And I think
That's smart.
they did like a research that it was like green tea actually like mixed with red light actually like really like kind of boosts it.
If you drink green tea.
No. Putting green tea on your skin, like something with the antioxidants, I think in it.
Like green tea?
Or like green tea or like toner that has green tea or whatever. So I
Okay.
bought a green tea toner, and I'm going to start using it with my red light mask.
Interesting. Okay. I'm like, wait, do we just like dip our face in tea?
I mean, you could like steep tea and then just put some of like the tea bag or whatever. Like,
What? It's people put tea bags all over their eyes. Do they?
have you never seen that?
No.
It's supposed to depuff.
What?
I'm not making this
I'm just
up.
making stuff up.
I'm not. I swear to God. I swear. You've
I've only
never
seen
that?
some cukes on my eyes. That's all I've seen.
No, that's like a total
Tea bags,
remedy.
I guess
Well,
I
you
could
put
believe
like I think it's specifically like black tea or whatever that you're supposed to like. Okay, I swear I'm gonna look this up and prove you wrong. You're making fun of me, you little jork. Okay. I
carry on.
digress.
What else?
Heart necklace with my kids' names on it.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, how wholesome. Wine subscription.
Got to get through the holidays somehow.
Anytime. God, what is this?
You're like, family's coming over. Good thing I got that one.
Good thing I got that subscription. Glug, glug, glug. My monthly facial.
Ooh, oh, I could really use that.
Oh, I got gifted a massage for Christmas or for my birthday, and it was so nice.
I gifted myself
I meant
a
to
facial.
repurchase on Black Friday, and I didn't.
Snooze, you
What was I
lose.
doing? This might be weird, but my Dyson vacuum, it's amazing.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people love their Dyson air wraps too, like for the hair.
Yeah, we have like was it Bondi Boost?
I just,
Version?
it looks amazing. And then the style falls so
It
fast.
does, and I'm like, I wonder if it's because it's not like the most intense heat.
no, but I've heard people say, use it on your damp hair. And I did that and it still, I was like,
Yeah, it looks so good, and then it's just like,
is it just because we have fine hair? It falls. Like, I'll look amazing and then I'll turn around. I'll like go grab something from my bedroom and I'll come back. I'm like,
you're like, what happened?
the style, I look like diva and then it's gone.
Maybe it just needs more like product. I don't know. Need to check that
I don't know.
out.
If you have the insights, tell us.
What would you regift yourself?
My espresso machine.
Oh yeah, obviously, duh.
I'm such a coffee girl. I don't know why it's totally because I'm like, I just don't want to have all like the equipment out and like it just takes up so much space.
I've said for so long, I'm like, why don't you have a coffee maker?
But I'm not like a drip coffee girl, so like I have no interest in getting like a drip coffee machine. But an espresso machine, you know, you could do an Americano if someone's like, oh, I like drip. You're like, okay, I'll get you an Americano. But the one we have is like the perfect space saving. It's been fun to like work on latte art. Especially, I think I got it at the right time where it was kind of like the start of cozy season, where it's just like a little
Where you
cold.
don't necessarily want to be going out. And
Yeah, and so I would re-gift it to myself. That was one of those like bigger purchases. You're like, I don't know, it was a couple $100s.
yeah,
But the Bambino, it's like perfect little size, and I love
so
it.
cute. I feel like I actually need your coffee maker now that mine is like glitching out, but I'll figure out. I just need to figure out why mine's glitching out. It's making me so angry.
I got my little grinder that looks like a pepper grinder. Just my hand.
Yeah, I like that one. I was like, if it's my grinder thing, then maybe I'll just get a separate grinder.
Yeah,
I'll have to check it out and see if that's what's going on.
yeah. But yeah, my espresso machine. I'd get it again. Gift it
and-
to myself.
Hands down, if I had to regift myself something, it would be my electric blanket.
I feel like you mentioned this in the last podcast episode.
I don't
There was
know.
something, but you've mentioned your heated blanket on here.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
She's obsessed. I mean, that's
Colin, it's from LL Bean. Colin got it for me our very first Christmas. I'm sure I've told the story.
it's the
last
signs
time.
of a good gift.
But our first Christmas in Connecticut, and it's so good. So good. It's
Sounds like a
lasted.
good
It's lasted a long time, and like now the cats love it. I saw this TikTok the other day. When it's like when your cat like lays between your legs and you have like your heated blanket on. It's just like they have just like. Because it's like they do like to lay between your legs, especially if you have your feet up on a footstool because it's like warm there.
Yeah.
And then on top of the heated blanket too, they're just like,
Then I'd be sweating. I'd be like, I need to
Heaven.
move. I need to move my leg an inch. And then they're like,
Heaven.
you're done.
the cat's like, excuse me, how dare you move your leg? I did not give you permission to do
I
that.
did not. You move it an inch. They're like, I'm done with you.
But yeah, I think really like having something that you use all the time or something that was almost unexpected.
Yeah. Well, maybe we asked the question. I think we did. It was like, what was the best gift you've ever received?
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So something I would regift and also the best gift I've ever received.
All right.
I think I need coffee number 2.
I may be able to help you with that. But first, question number 1. I just want to stay home for Christmas.
I'll stay home for Christmas.
Josh Groban.
You
can count on me. Oh, we're making fun, but we love Josh Groban.
I remember being in like
small.
8th grade.
Mistletoe.
He does have like a specific vibrato.
Super fast vibrato.
I remember sitting in my bed in like 8th grade and just like listening to his album and just being like,
On Get
High.
I know you were obsessed with that album.
It was like the most poetic, like romantic thing ever. And
Like, what are these feelings? They're so
Joshy,
new.
Joshy G was hot stuff.
Yeah, Josh Groban he had the kind of a baby face, but he was like angelic baby face. Like, who's this guy?
Love him. Love him.
Anyway, on that note, I just want to stay home
Literal
for
note?
Christmas. No, I just want to stay home for Christmas. Okay, I digress. Hi, Sarah and Leah. My husband and I just had a baby. Congratulations.
Babes. A little Christmas baby. Stick him under the tree in a little
Oh my
basket.
God. Do the little cookie trend. You know, you put
Oh,
perfect snuggle season.
Yes.
My husband and I just had a baby and live about an hour from both our parents.
Okay. Not too bad.
Not too bad, no. Naturally, everyone is so excited for our baby's first Christmas and have been trying to arrange plans for the holidays. But selfishly, all I want is to stay home and do nothing. But I don't want to disappoint everyone. We usually go to my parents for Christmas brunch and then drive to my husband's parents for dinner. Our parents live in, yeah.
That's called having everybody go to you, babe.
Our parents live in opposite directions, so it ends up being a really busy, exhausting day. Also, my husband's parents are older and don't like driving long distances, so they're not really comfortable coming to us.
It's only an hour.
How would you fit everyone in for the holidays? Maybe they're like, because they usually come for dinner, maybe they're like, we don't want to drive home in the dark.
Easy peasy. You say, we're doing Christmas at our place this year. Your parents who are okay driving are going to come to your place. Your hubs is going to go pick up his parents, take them to your place
That's what I
while
was gonna say.
you
Nurse the baby, hang out, put on some Josh Groban.
all I'm saying is
You had a baby.
it's your first Christmas too with this baby. Like
And
people
it's
can
new,
be
fresh
flexible.
baby. Fresh baby.
It sounds like maybe it's the first grandbaby from the sounds of this.
Oh no, didn't recognize my face as yours right now. I must be old.
It's like, oh, you don't have short hair. What?
Yeah, I would say,
Yeah, I guess we don't know that.
but this is the first year. Now I know we're getting down to the wire here. Like, you know, if plans are going to be changed, it probably needs to be happening soon.
As in like today.
Yeah, like Christmas be coming up quick. But if you're like, I just want to, you're like, you know, this is the first year with the baby. We're just a little like, not uncomfortable. Maybe just like, we're a little apprehensive about traveling all day with the baby.
It also just seems like
Why aren't people
it
just
seems
saying
weird. It seems weird that they're like, yeah, you know, like you usually do all the back and forth. So like, that's what you're going to do this year too, right? Like, why is nobody saying,
why don't we come to you this year?
Yeah.
But then maybe they're like, if we come to you, then you need to feel like your space needs to be clean.
or maybe they feel like, yeah, it's like a big undertaking for you to host.
Yeah.
But
I feel like if you just have a baby, you're like, yeah, the place is going to be a little bit of a mess, but
or like, you know, you can bring some cookies that you've made at home. Like we might be ordering some food.
yeah, I
Like
feel like
it might be not your usual Christmas.
the first year with a baby, it's like all traditions, we usually are out the door. It's
That's
like
what-
we're just in survival mode.
My brother and
right now.
sister-in-law, like, because their baby is now like a year old.
Okay.
So for last Christmas, it was like the baby was 2 months old.
Yeah.
You know, Like they were off the bat, like, you know, they have parents in upstate New York, that our family like is in Michigan, you know, like their in-laws and stuff. And it was just like, we are not traveling for Christmas.
Yeah.
If you would like to see the baby, you come in here. And we did. We like planned a like an earlier kind of Christmas meetup, and like it was at their place. You know, they're like, just being clear, like, we are not hosting. You make yourself comfortable, your family, but we're not like at your beck and call. And we're like, great, perfect. Like, that's all we need. And I'm like, that's exactly what you need to do. Be like, you're coming, you know, we can get coffee.
Yeah.
We can just hang out. We can watch a Christmas movie, but we're not doing the regular rigmarole of us driving 5 hours on Christmas.
It worked on my face this time. If they didn't say, I was looking, we usually go to my parents for a Christmas brunch and then drive to my husband's parents' house for dinner. So they didn't say they didn't say in their write-in if they have like other siblings that are involved or whatever.
But sure, still, yeah.
Like your husband is going to go pick up his parents.
Or maybe you can do like one, like maybe you go to your parents for breakfast, like if that works out, but then it's like, then your husband goes pick, and then you do the rest of the day at your place. Or vice versa, like your parents come to you for brunch and then you go over to his parents, you know,
or
half and half.
Everybody comes to your place. Like, but if you're going to change it up, if you haven't said anything, you need to say something. Don't wait until 2 days before Christmas and then be like, just kidding. Like, we want to, because then people will be pissed, right? They'll be like, okay, well, why don't you say something earlier? Like, I already bought all the food. Like, say something now and just be like, you know, I know this is kind of a change up. Would you guys be comfortable? Like, we're just really overwhelmed with the baby. And
yeah,
God, people better understand, because new baby, they're lucky that you're willing to hang out at all.
I mean,
and
you're
those grandparents got those happy baby endorphins. Like, guys, the
there's no way they're not going to come to you.
Like, sure. Now, I understand the driving thing, which is unfortunate. So yeah, husband, come, just so you're not feeling like you're just spent on Christmas. Or they can come, or you can plan to do it like the day after, because that's a lot with a new baby. Like, you're relearning the new routines.
That could also be, I mean, I guess then you're still doing like traveling. You know what I mean? Like, you could take Christmas for yourself and then do it a later date. Yeah, too.
There are options.
I think the winning choice is having people come to you.
If you're suffering in silence because you're like, I feel like so many women do that as
They're
women.
Like, we do this every year, so.
Well, you know, I don't want everybody to change their schedule because of me. It's like, girl, it's okay to be like a little bit of like a new mom diva. Like, it's okay.
That is,
you deserve some grace.
Honestly, I think even more than like, this is my wedding. Like, I get to do what I want.
I just created a human.
You're going to do what I want. Like, literally, I think if there's any time in your life that you're more entitled, like that you're entitled, it is now.
Do it. Yep.
Play
that new mom card.
Play the new mom card, babe. Question number 2. What are your thoughts on holiday-specific outfits? This is a good one. Sequin pants, glitter blazers, etc. I feel like those items just sit in the back of my closet except for a few weeks of the year, and it's a waste of money. But I still want to look cute for the holiday gatherings I have coming up. What do I do?
Okay. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the whole like glitter pants,
like bowed everything? I mean, I think my personal opinion is like, unless I have like a specific event that I'm like, oh, I really need something for it, you know, like that, and I'm just like obsessed with one piece, maybe I would get it. But in general, I'm sort of like, get something that you're going to wear more than just that. Or if you want something that kind of gives that vibe of like, you know, sparkly or Christmassy, or like get something that you can then think, okay, I could put it under this to wear it in January still, or I could, you know, bring it out in the summer and still like wear it on its own, you know, something that's like versatile, because it's so right. Like, you regret it. You get like purchase regret.
Okay. Here's my thoughts. There's the cozy holiday stuff that you will wear. Like, I'll throw on my Fair Isle sweater over and over and over and just like want it every day, every evening. You're not doing that with the sequin pants. That's
not comfortable.
That's like one holiday party, right? So I'm more of the thought of, I will buy some things seasonally that are comfortable, like a Fair Isle sweater or like a bow sweater or, something that's,
Or like I got that pair of jeans with the little bows on it.
yeah, but that's not, I wouldn't say that's like
It's not
only holiday.
right. Yeah.
But like Fair Isle, you're like, I'm probably only wearing that if it's like a red and white Fair Isle.
like December, Jan.
Yeah. I mean, like mostly December.
You can wear it into January.
Okay. But like a sequin pant, that's like New Year's party,
Eve.
maybe Christmas party. So, I think if you're looking to spend your money, I would do like, okay, maybe I'll do like a velvet dress, like a black velvet dress that I could wear.
You could wear for different occasions.
All winter, like a winter wedding, if you're looking for something more like the formal, and then do some fun accessories like a silver shoe, a sequin bag.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Right, like the accessories, then you can play with them with different
and
outfits.
it's way cheaper. Like, yeah, if you have a black or you have, like a green blouse or something and you wear it with pants, okay? You could get some like really fun blinged out earrings, like a cool heel, and it's immediately way dressier and feels super festive. But then, take away the earrings and the, heels, you can reuse those pieces again, and you could do the earrings with something different or the heels with something different. And I think that is a much more like strategic way of feeling like you could get a pair of rhinestone bow earrings for $15. Pair that with anything and you're gonna look like festive.
Yeah.
Pair it with a black top.
Yeah. Because also, and now if you're someone that's going to like a ton of parties, like maybe you are in marketing or something and you've got like 4 or 5 parties, then like maybe you've got those couple glitzy pieces that you're like, I wear these a lot. Okay,
or
then that's your case.
maybe you do like the black sequin pants, so then you can wear it for like a fun formal event too.
Yeah.
Something like that. But if you're buying a red sequin blazer, like, how often are you going to wear that besides Christmas? Or like if you're doing a fringy dress with like a big bow on it, it's like, well, that's pretty much like holiday.
And sometimes you're like, I just want something fun. I want to do like a little splurge.
That's what I mean. Like if you have like a really fun event.
But if you're just trying to think of like, I'm seeing all this stuff in stores, do I need it just to like get it because it seems like everybody has it? I would say the answer is no.
Yeah.
Like buy something smarter. Like we were saying, I actually just got a, like I'm thinking kind of like festive statement pieces. I got a skirt that has a polka dot overlay that's velvet. And so I'm like, okay, it's not like, I feel like the sequin thing is very specific, like
New Year,
like Christmas party. And then it's like
2 weeks.
It's like 2 weeks. So with this skirt, I'm like, okay, it's got the fun overlay, but I could really wear this to like a fancier event.
Yeah.
All winter, all holiday season. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit more versatile. So yeah, I mean, I do. I see the sequin pants and the sequin blazer,
and they all
every
look
year.
so good. Or it's like a red shirt with like kind of like some feathers around the sleeve or something, or like a pearl collar. And I'm just like, ooh, that's so pretty. Like I want it, but then I think, come the new year, am I gonna want? No, the answer is no. Like I'm not gonna wear this after the holidays.
And in New York, like I have such a small closet that I'm like, I can easily store a pair of fun bow earrings way easier than I can like a whole sparkly blazer outfit that's going to be pushed to the back. Cause we all have those like special formal wear, like
get the rhinestone heels or something. And you can wear any black outfit and spice it up with the heels.
Right.
Any
like
time
all
of year,
summer,
winter.
For a fancy party. So that's a good write-in. And I think the stores, they're really like, you need a whole new wardrobe for like the one holiday party you're going to. And then you're like, do I really?
Well, and they're so pretty. And you're just like, ooh,
I know.
I would look amazing in this for this party. And you're like, do I need
It's like adult dress up time of year where you're like, I could really, but then you're like, okay, if we're all watching the budget, which I feel like we all are at this point, it's like, let's maybe make a smarter purchase.
Yeah. This coffee shop by me is hosting like a thing next week. I want to try that. It's like, I have nowhere to wear this.
Oh, that's fun.
And on their poster, they have like a banana costume, like a gown.
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, that would be so perfect.
That's a fun party. That's a really fun idea.
I know. Like, I have nowhere to wear this party. And
I love
you can
that.
wear your like weird costume. You can wear the fun, dress. Yeah. Like, I was like, that is so, there was one like Cousin It, kind of like big shaggy. And I was like, that is so, or like pajamas, right? Like you could literally do whatever you wanted, or like a cape.
That's hilarious. I love that.
I was like, I must go to this party. It was like, I mean, it's like a coffee shop evening thing.
That's hilarious. Now, if you go, I need pictures. That sounds so funny.
I'll probably wear like some opera gown that I could wear my Grammys dress.
Oh my God, do it!
With the huge tulle train.
Do it.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Okay.
Oh my God.
That would be really fun. That would be
But
really
yeah, if you're someone that has bought a sequin blazer, look for a nowhere to wear it party. Okay. Last question. Feeling disconnected from friends after moving away. They're all within a few hours or a short flight, and I'm cross country. My friends organize girls' trips and get-togethers. And while I do get invited, it's always costly for me or too last minute to plan. I've tried to suggest a girls' trip near me, but it seems to fall off because the travel is too much for them. Too much for them, but they expect you to come to them. How can I maintain strong friend connections from afar? This is such an adult question. And I feel like this time of year too, people are like, oh, let's all get together. And you're like, oh, we're getting together next weekend. Like I can't, like
It's so
I
hard
can't get
being
a ticket.
It's so hard being the only one.
Yeah. And then you're like, well, I'm the one that moved away. You know, internally you're like, I guess I should be the one responsible to come back.
But I mean, is there like, maybe it's like the in-person stuff is really hard to do, but like, can you plan some more regular things that's like FaceTimes?
Yeah, could we do like a monthly like girl get together? Like, because even if your friends live close, it's still sometimes hard to meet up.
That, I mean,
if you're like, oh, we're doing just a FaceTime meetup once a month, you know, and then you can be included, then, you know, if you're like, hey, this would mean a lot to me, and you might be the one that needs to instigate it and remind people like, hey, what night works to get it going.
Yeah. Like I don't think I would rely on, since it's more convenient for everybody else to probably meet in person, or, you know, maybe they're like, oh, we can meet in person, so we don't need to do this FaceTime. If it's important to you, I think you need to be the one like spearheading it.
Yeah.
Right. Of like,
and hopefully everybody will jump on
it.
board. Cause if you're like, guys, I like so miss getting to see you on a regular basis. Would you be open to a monthly FaceTime? Like an hour, 30 minutes, just we can catch up. I can see all your faces. We can have a little sip of something, pop a little poppy, you know, and just, I think that would be a good idea. And maybe I'm trying to think, maybe you plan like an annual get together. Yeah. That you can like put in advance. Cause I
could be even like somewhere that's not necessarily close to you or close to them, but is just like a fun location that you've wanted to go to.
Yeah. And you could even see if there's a place that maybe has cheap flights from you, flights from where your friends are, a good place. Hey, we can all just meet here.
Maybe you're like, oh, we all have a direct flight to Chicago that's cheap. Like, let's just pick a weekend and do like a girls' Chicago trip.
Yeah. Because I think it would be hard if you're used to like seeing all your friends and you see online, they're like, oh, they all got together. Or they're like, hey, everybody good to come over. And you're in the group chat and you're like, can't do that. Cause
like how far did she say?
I forget.
Cross country. They're all within a few hours or a short flight. Those people aren't getting together all the time.
Maybe, yeah.
It's not like they live across, like around the corner from each other.
So I second the FaceTime meetup.
A few hours drive.
Yeah, the
FaceTime
meetup.
I'm not visiting friends who are a couple hours away.
The FaceTime meetup. Now, if it's like, okay, everybody's in New York area, like, or you know, East Coast, and I'm in California, like, yeah, that's pricey.
It's still easier, yeah.
But
it's not like they're meeting up probably more than a couple times a year.
Yeah, I think the FaceTime would be really good. It's crazy how much, if you're doing those things on a regular basis, that you still feel like that connection, you know?
Yeah, because it lasts too, like after you are together, like you do feel that connection and
it like trickles off, and then someone will send another text and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, we've reboosted the connection.
Yeah.
What if like, also I'm trying to think, if you're in a group, maybe if there's like one or two people that you're like extra close to, ask them if they'd want to like come stay with you. or be like, hey, I'd love for you guys to come here. Is like anybody free? You know, and maybe one or two people would say they are. But I think that's such an adult
It's such a real
struggle
thing.
because you're like, I've moved, you know, for whatever reason, work, a relationship, and then you're like, well, I don't want to lose touch of the people that have been close to me, but it is harder to stay in touch sometimes when you're farther away because you're not around the corner.
I think sort of accepting the fact that you're not going to be able to go to all the things is also like a harsh reality.
Because we, for example, we're in a book club with a lot of our friends from Michigan, and everybody's a couple people
girl's
have moved
in Alaska, one girl's in California, Michigan.
But then sometimes like the Michigan girlies will meet up and I'm like, oh, I would have loved to do that. Or they're like, oh, we're going to try and get together. But then it's like, there's not a flight, and you just have to tell yourself like, sometimes you just can't make it, the in-person things work. But then making the time where you are meeting each other virtually or whatever.
Yeah.
count.
And I think then like also fostering the in-person relationships that you have close to you can then kind of fill that need for like also in-person things. Like really thinking of the people in your immediate community, make your new friends across the country. Like, could you lean into a little bit more of the in-person stuff with them? And then with your group, it's like maybe every morning you do Wordle. You know, Mama Scoop does this. That's like, she does that with her cousin, and it's like they talk about it. You know, they text a little bit about it every morning because like they get up and they do that and they see, you know, how they did. It takes
the score. It's just like a little like daily ping.
Those silly morning things or like everyday things, like just the little touch points that make a lot of a difference.
You could even, Andrew's really good at this. He's so good at just like the little touch points with people.
Andrew has goals for all of us.
He will, so his best guy friends live in Indiana, where he's from. And he will schedule like maybe like once every 2 weeks.
They do game night, right?
They do a virtual game night. Yeah. They play like online games. They're so cute. It's like guy video game, but like board game guy version. But then he'll also do like a 10-minute, 15-minute lunch call with them. He'll like
write down a schedule of like, oh, today I'm calling.
Yeah.
You know, John. The next day I'm calling Colin. The next day I'm calling.
And he'll be like, hey, are you still free for like the lunch call tomorrow? And they'll just chat for a couple minutes. But like sometimes you have to be, and that can be frustrating. That can be frustrating if you're like, I don't want to be the one that's always scheduling stuff, but sometimes that's the only way.
And I think that's the same thing. It's like that's important to Andrew. People aren't going to take the initiative to call him. Maybe like that's not what they want.
But some people aren't like the initiative takers, right?
Yeah.
They're just like, oh yeah, we're friends. Like we're just friends. But if you really want to foster those relationships, you're gonna have to be a little bit of like in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Which can be a little bit frustrating sometimes. You're like, I want other people to reach out, and it's always so nice when it's like a ping pong back and forth. But sometimes if it's really important to you, and you're like, yeah, I'm the one that moved away, you might have to instigate some of these things. But I definitely think.
But it's also like then you're in charge of what makes you happy.
Yeah, you're like, okay, well, how about we do this?
And I think that's also like very liberating too.
To be the one that's in charge.
To be like, this makes me feel connected. So like I'm not taking the back seat with it. Like I am really being proactive and like on the offense for it.
Yeah. Yeah. And knowing that you, instead of it just being like, oh, I've moved away, everybody's doing stuff where you just feel like life is happening to you, where you can be like, I'm going to be in control.
Yeah.
Right?
And then
it
doesn't give you the opportunity to be like, oh, nobody's, I'm waiting. Like you don't have even the time to think about that because you are being proactive for what you want.
Yeah. And sometimes that takes a little bit to be comfortable
Change
with
your mindset about it. Yeah.
But there are so many people that are struggling with that. You're like, oh, I moved away and now I see all my friends in my hometown or wherever like hanging out. And I used to do that on Saturdays. Like we'd all go hang out.
I remember mom being like, I haven't seen this friend in 5 years. And now I'm like, what?
As a kid, you're like, what?
You're like, I see my friends every day at school. Like, how could you not see a friend for 5 years? And then once you get to be an adult, you're like, yeah, if we get together once a year, like that's.
And then people have kids and then like,
or it's like, wow, we haven't seen that person since our wedding.
Yeah.
You know, or things like that. And you're just like, geez, how do we get to this point?
I know. But luckily, like I said, with technology, you can do a little call. You can send someone a voice note too. That's an easy.
I love.
I don't do that very often, but I think it's so nice when people do.
Oh, I do. I do often just being like, I just figured I would like leave you a voice note.
That's nice.
And then because I feel like our generation is also getting away from just like calling people at random.
Yeah, you're like, I'll just text. You're like, who's calling me?
You're like, oh my God, you called. Are you okay? You okay? That is like
casual
if
phone
you can
call,
just
yeah.
leave a voice memo, and it's the same sort of thing as like calling and just getting the answering machine. You know, like your voicemail.
Yeah.
Answering machine. How old am I?
Whoa.
But you know what I mean? Like you can just leave the voice memo, and it has a more personal quality to it.
Yeah, it's just hearing someone's voice. But that's funny because I think even when my friends call me, you're like, why is so-and-so calling me? Right? You're so used to just text.
I know, but then isn't there like a Spanish series where that girl, she like leaves isn't it Valeria? Isn't that where she like leaves all sorts of voice memos like every day for her friends? She like kind of keeps them updated with that.
I don't know.
But I think that's a cute thing to do. Like if you have a group of friends, maybe you like
Oh, that would be fun. A friend like voice note of the day. Like, hey guys, like I've just been missing hearing your voices. Just want to let you like my days. What have you guys been up to? And then people can just be like, hey, today I'm just like out walking the dog. Like, grabbed a coffee.
because
Missing
they
you
can leave their
too.
memo whenever they want.
Yeah, and it's like a phone call that doesn't need to be scheduled.
And it's like fast.
I like that idea a lot. And again, you might have to be the instigator to get this going. And it might, fizzle and then you send another prompt, like a little voice
It would be an
note.
easy thing to be like, my New Year's resolution is to really like stay connected with you guys.
That's cute. That's
and
cute.
so that kind of gives a reason as to why you're starting something new and see how it catches on.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, but good luck. I know it's really hard, but it can be done. And
we know
believe in you.
exactly how you feel having moved from our hometown across the country. It's challenging.
It's not easy.
And you see things happening and you're like, I wish I could be there for that. Like certain birthday, you can't always go home and you can't always be there in person. So you just have to make the time you do have count and
exactly.
try and stay connected. So
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck. And thanks for tuning into this week's episode of the Inside Scoop podcast. If you want to be featured on next week's episode, send us a DM on Instagram. All write-ins are anonymous. And look forward to tuning in for our pre-Christmas episode.
Woohoo! Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.